Hey, man, today is a day. Well, hopefully I post this video today. Like I said, I'm going to be covering this. Everybody is talking about what's going to happen today at the Drake concert. Drake is performing in Toronto. You know, Drake, favorite D-Rider, D-Sucker, Akademiks. He's going to speak on it real briefly about his predictions and how does he feel about Kendrick in Toronto right now. He's going to be performing.
By the way, I guess I can announce it now because I'm not going. I was going to the Toronto show. I got 5 tickets to the Toronto show. I was up in that bitch. I was up in it, and then, don't ask. I don't even want to get into why I'm not going, but it's nothing with that. It's travel stuff. And I'm not going. And I was going to have to do too much. I already popped out to a Kendrick show. Y'all know me. I'm hard-headed. You have to teach me. So I was popping up to the Toronto show to see how it looked like. Okay? However, I ain't going.
Stop talking tough, bro. You said you was going to pop out at the LA show. Shut up. Y'all know how I am. Yeah, we know how you are. You liar. You don't do nothing. Why you talking like you tough? Why you talking? See, you and Drake got a lot in common. Y'all the both weakest, hardest nigga on the internet. You already know how I am. Yeah, we already know how you are. You a coward.
So I got 5 tickets for anybody in Toronto. Sweet tickets. I don't know if I can give it to y'all though. Anyway, so and the reason why I'm not going to, number one, I already made my point. I popped out to a show. Niggas, I won't go. Stop it. I already went. Second of all, for me to go, y'all wouldn't have got to stream tonight till 8 o'clock. Y'all wouldn't have got to stream till 8 o'clock tonight. And then tomorrow, it would barely be a stream, but it wouldn't be at a time to cover the trial. I started to look at it. I don't give a fuck what Kendrick got going on, even though I am intrigued how it's going to go down in Toronto. For me to cut my streaming time, already made my point. Like, my nigga, I go where I want. But I'm here for y'all. And that's...
Man, nigga, shut up. Why you ain't go to LA then? I go where I want. Why you ain't go to LA then? You talking all that shit, but you ain't go to LA? Shut your whole ass up.
Situation, that's not my whole life. So, I was set to go to Toronto, but it's... Actually, I even told Drake I was coming to Toronto. I'm like, yo, I'm coming through. Yo, me and Drake talked yesterday. You know, I told that nigga Drake? I said, Drake, if you like that, I said, you see how Big Act popped up at the show? Nigga, you pop up at the show. I'm an instigator. You know what Drake told me? Yo, Drake said, nah, because you know what happened? Nah, I don't even want to say that part. So I told Drake, I said, Drake, you see how, I said, you got to do your big act. Pop up and show niggas. They ain't your city. Pop up, nigga. You know what he told me? He said, yo, act. They've had, like, I forgot exactly what he said. They've had 2 cars on my block since 2 days ago. Since they know this nigga's coming here. Like, bro, like, the whole city's taking on, like, nigga. Anyway, you know? So, I still think you should pop up and show niggas, but whatever. Whatever. I like that term. Pop out and show niggas, man. So, somebody say I'm cap. Y'all never believe nothing. Why do I even tell y'all shit? I tell y'all the truth. Y'all be like, you're lying. I tell y'all what y'all want to hear. He's telling the truth. Why do y'all even listen to me? If I tell y'all what y'all want to hear, y'all like, no, he's telling the truth now. It's so interesting. Oh, this is what they were saying. Don't do. Oh, fuck. Let's get into the case. Yo, if I came online and told a story, I was doing the Usain Bolt out the building. Dave Friend was chasing me. Y'all be like, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth we want to hear. Yes. If I tell you we spoke like men, ain't no pressing happened. A mutual manly conversation did happen though. Y'all like, nah, we don't want to hear that. When I tell you the details of the convo, nah, we don't want to hear that. Y'all can't be pleased. Anyway, I'm not going to Toronto, which I was going to go. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stream. I'm back to DDKs. I'll cover what happens there, and I hope it's peaceful. I'm going to be honest with you. So make no mistake, none of what I'm saying is predicting or projecting or hoping there's any type of disruption, violence, or anything else. I hope it's pretty peaceful, but I do think it's going to be a significant moment. I remember being there. It was historic for me when I was in Philly. I went to Philly show. This is how you should know what type of nigga I am. As I said, this is not only my job, but my life. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't clock in 9 to 5. I live this shit. Okay? When Meek was beefing with Drake, I could have went to the New York Drake show, the Jersey Drake show. Nigga, I went to Wells Fargo. I needed to see with my own 2 eyes. Will Drake walk up in a Philadelphia arena and perform back to back? He did. He did. So I had to see that with my own 2 eyes, and he definitely did. So we'll see how tonight goes. No matter what, I do think it will be historic, because this is like what Drake did to Meek. If I'm going to go up in your city and I'm going to stand there on stage and perform and then call, number one, I want to see if I might really have to go to the show. Hold on, chat. Starting to think about it. To hear Kendrick diss Canada in Canada, I'd rather do that than make a Canadian nigga. Cause you know, when he's dissing Drake, half of the diss is he's like downing Canadians. Like, I'd rather do that than make a Canadian nigga make Pac roll in his grave or some shit. Cutthroat business. What is it, the braids? So I want to watch if Canada is going to sit there while he's dissing he's just saying Canadians. And then I want to see if he's going to call Drake a pedophile in his own city. I just want to see it.
Man, listen, that is going to be, everybody is going to, like, so if you haven't gone to his shows, he performs Euphoria, he performs 616, he performs Not Like That, and he performs, Not Like That. He performs Like That, and he performs Not Like Us. Of course, all those songs are Drake diss. He's going to the city, he's going to the country of Drake. People, natives, Canadians are going to be there. I wonder what their reaction is going to be. This night is going to be historical. Are they going to sing along, or are they going to say A minor? Are they going to say Baka, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified wop 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 wop. Say, Drake, I heard you like them young. I wonder if they going to sing the songs. Are they going to rap to the lyrics? Ooh, man, tonight is going down.
Oh, shit. He's calling Drake a pedophile in his own city. I don't know if that happens. I don't know if the sixth god could be just six god. Maybe it could be the sixth angel, but the God can't let that happen. I gotta keep it fair. The God can't let that happen. Anyway, we'll see. Somebody say I gotta go. Y'all, being honest with y'all. You know, y'all. I only have one boss, is y'all. Would you rather me not stream today and go? I'll get over there. We'll get to it. I'll get to it. Don't you worry. I'll get to it. It's a must. I must go. So y'all wouldn't mind if, like, the stream, like, again, we're probably gonna have 3 hours of stream today, 3 hours of stream tomorrow. But I get up there. Go make history. It ain't me making history. It's Kendrick making history. I just want to see if he's that bold. And I want to see what Canada's hitting for. Yo, I thought 500 Philly niggas was about to rush Drake on stage when Back to Back came on. Nigga, when Back to Back came on in Wells Fargo Arena, nigga, it's like, ding, 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 ding. You know how I start? I'm looking around, I'm like, yo, what the Philly niggas with the beards and the koofies are about to rush Drake? Everybody was just like, Yo, they were just clowning, bro. I'm like, oh shit. Nobody give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck, bro. Back to Back like Jordan 96, 97. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. I was looking around, I'm like, what the Philly niggas at? Now granted, there was about 4,000 cops outside, but who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? It's gonna be the same tonight. There's gonna be 10,000 cops outside.
20.
They're already on Drake's block just circling the shit.
20.
I think Drake even was smart. He said, yo, you know what? I'm about to go do a stream with Kai Cenat today. Today's a Kai stream. Let's do a Kai stream. Okay. Let's go figure out Somebody Who Loves Me song. All right, anyway, let's get into the case. Wait, should I go? Yeah, run a poll. Run a poll, chat.
You ain't gonna go no way, bro. Shut up. You ain't gonna go no way. You ain't going no way. Shut up.
Run a poll. Should Big Act pop up to Toronto?
You ain't going nowhere.
I popped up in the most black city. It's 75% black people in Detroit.
You ain't go to LA, though.
To stream at the show?
You ain't go to LA.
No one. I'm not going to get permission from Kendrick's team. For me to stream at the show, I got to bring the streaming backpack. They won't let in anything bigger than this. It's a stadium. But, like, they're not going to let shit in like that. Unless I have special permission, I got to get special permission from Kendrick and them. They're not going to give it to me, bro. So, just being honest. But could I pop up in a... I see something like, yo, Act hit in the suite. All right, we might have to be front row. Front row, chat. Me top... No, I'm not going to be top 5. Yo. It's starting, though. It's starting. Matter of fact, maybe I shouldn't go. Oh, I guess it's only close friends. Supposedly, I want to dox for a hotel. They claim so-and-so staying, but them Toronto niggas been... I'm going to just stay out of this shit. Also, I don't want to be... You see, at least Detroit, they know I'm there by myself. In Toronto, they might think anybody they see is... I want to stay out the fray.
So it sounds like Akademiks is alluding that, you know, top 5 and his people might be staying near Kendrick Lamar Hotel. And this is all alleged, but if you read in between the lines, you know, it sounds like he's saying that the Toronto goons are going to be on alert. They're going to be on the lookout. It's going to be interesting.
You see, at least some niggas. It's starting though. Yo. It's starting though. It's starting. Matter of fact, maybe I shouldn't go. Oh, I guess it's only close friends. Supposedly, I want to dox for a hotel. They claim so-and-so staying, but them Toronto niggas been, I'm going to just stay out of this shit.
So he's talking about Kendrick right there. So Akademiks is saying that he knows where Kendrick is staying. And they know. And they trying to spin the block. And they trying to find out his location. Interesting.
Also, I don't want to be, you see, at least Detroit, they know I'm there by myself. In Toronto, they might think anybody they see is, I want to stay out the fray. I should have went to go see what was the vibes at New Hope King, right? Double G double N says go. Stream at the show. Oh shit. Really? Okay. I'll keep you guys updated. By the way, I did tell Drake my intention to come. This is before I realized it's going to do too much for me to go. Okay. I did tell Drake, I'm like, listen, I said, you know, I told Drake, I said, I don't know how y'all niggas is doing it. I know I'm not beefing with necessarily Drake's team, well, not obviously, but I'm not beefing with Kendrick's team. But nigga, I hope y'all are the tough guys. I ain't tough. I'm popping out and showing niggas. Remember they say I only stay in the crib. Nobody showed up to me. And my address on Google. I ain't seen not one nigga pop out to show me. I ain't popping out to where they're at, no matter who it is. So,
nigga,
I said to Drake, you gonna pop out and show niggas or what? Instigating. Instigating. All right, let's get on to the trial.
Nigga, shut up, nigga. You ain't doing nothing, nigga.
Okay,
nigga,
so
shut up.
A lot of drama going on today.
Why you ain't pop out in LA then? You talking all that stuff about LA and gang and Nipsey and all that. Why you ain't pop out in LA? Nigga, shut up, nigga. You ain't fooling nobody. Acting like, boy, this nigga get on my... This nigga went to one show in Detroit and think he doing something. Nah, nigga, you said you gonna go to LA.
In court chat, Jane, we're about to do some shit. She breaks down how trust.
The point of the defense playing this was that they pointed
Hold on. I think he's gonna speak some more on this right here.
out that all of
Trey, good looks. I see you, Trey. Trey's take. I see you, my boy, on the King Akademiks page. Bro, I told you to get some tea.
after trips that involved multiple hotel nights. Now, we also heard that it was Gina. She had indicated through this.
Tea. They want to make sure the stream continues. We got to keep it going. One monkey don't stop a show. A little voice box don't stop nothing. We got to keep it going. I might have to like operate in sign language.
Sobriety night, and you know, she just said like,
BS was still instigating. Brother, me and his conversation.
yes. Night, and you know, she just said like, and she said this a bunch of times, like, you agreed to it, right? And Jane would answer, unfortunately, yes.
By the way, okay, oh my God. Skinny Day says, how can you say you and Dave talk trying to stop the BS but still instigating? Brother, me and his conversation ain't got nothing to do with this. I told both of them niggas, yo, y'all issues with Drake. I told Dave, I said, listen, if you feel like, nigga, y'all can't get to Drake and y'all want to get it, nigga, I came here prepared. It's what it is. I don't give a fuck. This whole thing, it's not me de-escalating nothing with these niggas. They have a beef with Drake. They don't got a beef with me. I told them. I showed up to your show because if I had a beef with you, I wouldn't show up to your show. So this whole thing, I don't give a fuck what y'all told them about. I don't care if these grown-ass men solve their beef. I told you if somebody get clipped, I'm not going to feel sad. I'm sorry. They're calling each other pedophiles. They're saying that this nigga don't own his son or whatever. I don't give two fucks. I'm not taking no responsibility for grown man actions. So please don't act like I have any part in this. Dave Free need to go see about Drake about saying that he fathered somebody's kid. He need to see him. Don't see act. See him. And Drake need to go see Kendrick about the pedophile shit. That's a fact. Y'all niggas stop with the pussy shit. Niggas got clipped in this hip hop shit for less. Stop trying to blame a media outlet. They started this shit. And they still in their feelings about it. Go handle your business. Don't come to the media. Go handle your business. I'm sorry. Go handle your business. I'm not taking no responsibility. When you call a nigga a pedophile, you know a nigga could get clipped for that. That's a fact. If you call a nigga a snitch, you could get clipped for that. Rest in peace, Nipsey. That's what happens.
And she answered unfortunately, yes, multiple times.
Well, he always got to talk about Always got to mention Nipsey, boy.
Times. And Teddy Garrigo said, you keep saying, unfortunately, but you agreed. Okay, so there was
whatever that come with that shit, them niggas. Now, this is really interesting. In chat, please stop asking about this. Yo, I keep telling y'all, whatever that come with that shit, them niggas knew they were doing it from the get-go. One thing I'm gonna let y'all know, I don't care if 4,000 niggas died tonight. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you why. Kendrick knows what he said about that nigga. You booked a show in Toronto, nigga. Drake know what was said about him. If niggas look at him like you weak as hell, there's nothing happen. That's on you too. Y'all niggas know what y'all did. Y'all grown. Y'all not finna blame this on media. I'm sorry. If put like this, if I said fuck the West Coast, this gang's bitches, and I go to LA and something happened, y'all not gonna blame me to say, why did you go? You don't call this man on top of pedophiles and he called himself a sex god. If some shit happened, you basically walked into his spot. I'm not taking no blame for that. I wish nothing happens, but this is hip hop. It's a contact sport.
We also heard about her birthday.
I swear, boy, he act like he don't have no dealing with this. Everybody can see through his bullshit. No matter what you say, you instigated this, you propelled this, you influenced a lot of this stuff. Just like, well, y'all gonna see in my other live streams. He's the reason why one of Kendrick people is listed in the lawsuit, because Akademiks brought somebody on his platform to accuse Kendrick Lamar of using bots. So when the people seen that, they contacted Kendrick Lamar people and said, yo, give me your phone. We need to see who you talking to, because Akademiks said that y'all using bots. So you doing this bullshit, and you know how powerful your platform is. You're a part of this problem. You can say all this bullshit you want. No, you are a part of this problem. You ignited, well, I wouldn't say you ignited it, but you definitely instigated it. You definitely propelled it to be what it is. You have contributed. You are a huge contributor to running with narratives, to run with propaganda, to purposely run with lies, to make one person look bad and to make another person look good. Nah, bro. You are definitely going to be held responsible if something happens. You the one that allowed Top 5 to come on your live stream to threaten Kendrick Lamar over and over and over again. You the one instigate Top 5. You the one that you do so much fucked up shit and then try to hide your hands. You know everything is recorded, right? Right.
In February of 2023, the defense points.
Will there probably be a little?
She sent Diddy asking.
And I agree, ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing happen to Kendrick. But will there probably be a little scuffle or something? I don't know, maybe. It's hip hop, nigga. Fuck.
Him to put money in her account for her birthday, and it turns out he put about $15,000 in her account so she could go shopping, take her family and friends to dinner, and didn't have a good happy about.
Skip a little bit into this again. We
upset because you had also recently seen.
Okay, so I think that might be it. Let me skip through a little bit more.
If you're lying, and she says.
No Taurus video. I'm sorry for beating Cassie's ass up in that hotel, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm ashamed. I gotta do better.
Okay, I think that's it. I think that's about it right there. So there go Akademiks saying that he talked to Drake trying to instigate. And it sounds like he says that Top 5 and his people know where Drake is staying. So y'all do what y'all want with the information. We gonna see what happens tonight, man. We gonna see what happens tonight. Other than that, man, it's your boy DMD signing out.